Okay? Yeah! Woo! Fucking brilliant. Next time to see the guys is going to be John Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together. Alright, John, boy. Right, he was here all night, by the way. He's fucking, he's just recovering. He says, I only had 5 pills last night. There you go, John.
Hello, do we have any students in? Anyone that went to uni as well? I went to uni to do accounts and I failed. But do you know this thing they now give you a European diploma to make you feel good about yourself? But when you start going looking for jobs, it pretty much means fuck all. I might as well be turning up for job interviews with like a primary 3 report card. And you know, like a jotter with a good work sticker in it. A lot of yous might have degrees. Did any of yous frame them? Put them up your walls in your house? A lot of folk do this, they frame their degrees, put them on their wall, because they're proud of them, display them. Not me, my European diploma sits idly unused in my bedroom drawer, like Gail Porter's hair straighteners have for the last 5 years. I'm 24 from Cumbernauld. I still live at home with my mum, my gran and my sister. Now you may have noticed I've not mentioned my dad there. I don't know who my dad is. My mum being from Paisley doesn't know who my dad is. My mum actually said to me I'm more likely to win the lottery and find out who my dad is. This got me thinking, does that mean there was more than 49 balls in the room the night I was conceived? Or even worse, does it mean there could be 500,000 different people who could be my dad? I've got a brother who doesn't live at home with us as well, it's my older brother. For anyone like myself, your older brother's your role model, the guy you look up to, the guy you want to be like. I remember when I was younger, my brother gets his hair cut a certain way. I demanded I got my hair cut the same way. And when he started going to gigs, I wanted to go to gigs with him, like Tea in the Park. And this started to get on his nerves, as it would any older brother. And we fell out over it. Apparently I took it too far when I started shagging his girlfriend. Do you have anyone in who's been through a breakup? A pretty bad breakup? Yes, we've all been there. I'm going through a bad breakup myself just now, but it's kind of worked out best for both of us. I mean, I get to come here on a Sunday night and do comedy for you people, while she gets to stay home and fuck other men. I think when we're younger, we're misled that we're supposed to meet a girl, fall in love, and we're told a lot of bullshit when we are younger. Like, do you remember that thing when you were told that if you hit a girl, that was a sign of affection when you were younger? But they don't tell you what age this is supposed to start. I can't walk into a pub, punch a girl in the face, and then when I go to court, just go, I just liked her. The other thing I had when I was younger was MSN. Does anyone remember MSN? Aye. This totally misled me to when I was going out pulling and dancing. I didn't know it wasn't cool to go up to a girl and ask her her age, sex, location. And other things now, it's like when you get to the end of a relationship, you have to move on. And that is the hardest part. I had a shoebox full of like cinema stubs, photos, Valentine's Day cards that I had on my ex. Fucking panto crowd already. And my ex asked me what I'd done with this, and I told her I binned it. And she went, why did you do that? All those nice memories. And I quite harshly told her the only box I want to associate her with is a coffin. Did everyone have a good Valentine's Day? Except me, obviously. I was with my girlfriend up until just after Christmas, so she did get me a Christmas present. Now what my ex-girlfriend got me was a voucher to go gauze rocking and canyoning. Do you know what this is? Yeah. Yes, you know what this is. And I wasn't too keen on the idea. I can't really swim, I don't like the idea of water sports. But see, the more I think about it, I'm very keen on the idea of my ex-girlfriend jumping off a cliff. The thing that makes it harder now to get over an ex-girlfriend, I think, is Facebook. Because you can always keep up to date with what they are doing. And I was basically, for lack of a better word, stalking my ex-girlfriend. So I decided to take the moral high ground here and deactivate Facebook. Because you can't delete it, it won't let you leave it. But has anyone here deactivated Facebook before? Yeah. You've done it? So you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? I'll explain it to you. Deactivating Facebook is like going through another little breakup. You go and hit deactivate and then it goes, why are you leaving us? Right. Now it gives you that out, but then it takes you to the next page and then shows you tagged photos of you and your friends. Now the picture it brought up of mine was a picture of me and my ex-girlfriend in Paris, and below it says, your ex-girlfriend will miss you. And you're like, you're the fucking reason I'm deleting Facebook. I just like the idea that guys at Facebook have got a sense of humour, and they've kind of seen that John Walker was once in a relationship with this girl, and that when these breakups happen, somebody will try and delete Facebook. Right, okay, what are we going to do with this? Well, we'll give them the cop out, we'll say why you're leaving us, give them a chance to think about it, maybe stop. What will we do if they still surely want to leave us? Put up a picture of his girlfriend, I don't really fucking care. I think I'll quite enjoy being single again because it's, my mum says to me, it's changed now. But back in my mum's day, you had to exchange a wedding ring if you wanted to fuck a girl you liked. Nowadays, I know girls that will quite happily shag a guy for exchange of 2 fags and a bottle of WKD. Everyone is just fucking everyone just now. I think that's why we've got so many STD adverts. Do you remember that one about 2 years ago? And it was the girl with the chlamydia chain, which being from Glasgow poses a problem, that could be a genuine girl's name. And then you had the guy that had the gonorrhea belt. Now I've never had an STD, I know a lot of you are finding that hard to believe right now. But if I had gonorrhea myself, I would not go out sporting a gonorrhea belt. I've got hard enough time getting laid as it is. But the thing that annoyed me about this advert that sums up everyone's attitude towards STDs is that the girl with the chlamydia chain, the guy with the gonorrhea belt, are still fucking other people. It's just more proof that nobody gives a fuck. But obviously Julia talked about earlier, the Sandyford clinic. Now, I think to get people off of unprotected sex and the fear of STDs, best way to do this is rebrand the advert. And instead of showing you the effects of STD, show you the clip of when you walk into an STD clinic. You'll walk in, nobody will make eye contact with anyone. Like Julia says, you'll pretty much go in and find your seat and just be like, hope I see nobody I know. It's just a room full of guys that are avoiding eye contact. But you'll always get one guy who wants to share his story. And he'll come over to you and he'll be like, what are you in for? And you're like, I'm in an STD clinic. I'm not suspecting I've got swine flu. And then you just be polite and go, what about yourself? I've got chlamydia. You know you've got chlamydia? Aye, the girl told me. Oh, so you fucked a girl, woke up this morning and she told you to get yourself checked? No, she told me before I fucked her. Obviously another reason we should use condoms is to stop pregnancy. Nobody wants to be pregnant. I saw in Swindon, there was a 12-year-old girl that gave birth to her first child. 12 years old. How depressing is that? When that kid's old enough to go its own holiday, it could get a family package deal in 1830s. It's not all been bad news in my life just now. There's a girl in my work who's just given birth to her first child, and there was a sweepstake going around the work to guess the weight of the baby. Now, as being a part-time comedian, I tend to think of myself as very funny, so I put down the weight to be 9'11". So far it was quite good. That weight of the baby was obviously 7'7", which if many of you noticed was the day of the London terror attacks. And I've stupidly been put in charge of getting the baby's welcome to the world present, and I feel I miss a trick if I don't buy it a Quran and a baby burqa. On the subject of kind of war and terrorism, I noticed over time a lot of bands have took inspiration from things that have happened in wars, how they've named themselves. Franz Ferdinand named himself after the assassinated Bosnian president, Franz Ferdinand, which led to the outbreak of World War I. Joy Division were named after a part of the Nazi party that used to rape innocent women. And nobody's really seemed to have taken advantage of the Third World War, which obviously started when those terrorist attacks happened in 9/11. Now see, with all the boy band reunions happening just now, do you not think it's about time 911 get back together? A 911 fan now. Well, obviously, go back to kids. I mean, the reason me and my ex-girlfriend broke up was because she wanted the commitment and she wanted kids, and I had no interest in having kids. I fucking hate them. I think they're cheeky wee bastards, honestly. The best example I have of this was back at Halloween last year. And I had a kid come to my door about 8:30 at night. Wee boy came to the door, trick or treat. And you know that way you just want to go, I don't give a fuck. But you be polite and you go, treat. Knock knock. Who's there? Bear. Bear who? bare bum. And he flashed me his ass. So I fucked him. He was right, it was a treat. I'm actually quite interested to see he comes back this year. I've been John Walker, thank you very much, good night.